Hey, listen, I've got 3 Mother's Day gift ideas for you, including how to make cereal milk sweet foam here on Bean Basics. Oh, hey there. Welcome to Bean Basics with Bob and Michelle. Welcome to sunny Saugatuck, and welcome to the Obis Lab. Hey, listen, today we're talking about Mother's Day. Mother's Day gift ideas, and I've got 3 of them. 2 of them you make on your own. And you know Mom always likes it when you make a gift for her. Anyway, our main idea is cereal milk sweet foam. And it's nostalgia meets indulgence.
And it's delicious.
Oh, it's definitely delicious. Thanks, babe. So let me go ahead and get started. It's quick, it's easy, it's not too fancy. You'll need a bowl and a spoon, and you'll need some cereal. And I've got 3 cereals here. I've got Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Puffs, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I have it on great authority that all 3 of these are good. But, you know, Fruity Pebbles, in some ways, is like how cereal milk should taste, I guess. You know, whereas the Cocoa Puffs is more chocolatey, and the Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a little bit more cinnamony. So, the ratio, I'm working on this particular recipe, is 1-to-1. And it's 1 cup. I have to pour it from the right side here. Hold on. It's 1 cup cereal. And if you haven't seen Fruity Pebbles in a long time, this is what they look like. Looks like confetti in a box, and in it goes. And the other part of the ratio is a little heavy whipping cream, and that's just 1 cup. And in that goes 1 cup exactly. I don't know how I did that, but I'm very happy I did. And you'll just pour that right over the cereal. Now, you'll need to give this a stir and make sure everything gets quite saturated and so on. And let that rest for 15 minutes. Okay? Now, I've had some resting here for about 15 minutes. I have all 3 of them, and I wanted to do a little taste test for you. And just to verify that, yes, these taste like cereal milk. Fruity Pebbles absolutely taste like cereal milk. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon's really good. And I might be cuckoo, but I think this is going to taste like cocoa. Tastes a little bit like chocolate milk. So the point of this is any cereal that you like would work, or maybe a cereal you know your mother likes. So, after it sits for 15 minutes, all you need is a bowl and a strainer, maybe a little bit larger bowl to hold your strainer. And you take your mixture, give it one last good stir, and pour it through the sieve, the strainer. Okay.
I think I want to come in and look at that.
Absolutely. So you can see it's a little goopy, so you need to give it a stir, push it through a little bit. You know what? If there's little bits and pieces of cereal that come through, all the better, you know? All right. So I think we've got what we can get out of that. And let me just scrape that off and get this out of the way. All right. Now we have our base, and yes, it has that cereal milk color. It looks fabulous. And we're going to put it in a new container because we're going to use our Zule. You've seen us use the Zule before. This is a milk frother. It's really a fabulous tool, but it's the thing that's going to make it that foam, okay? Let me go ahead and pour in about, let's say, half a cup or so. We'll leave it right there. And oddly, even though there's just a ton of sugar in these cereals, a lot of that sugar doesn't really translate. We do want a little sugar to make the sweet foam. It is called sweet foam, and it's the, having sugar in it is one of the things that makes it stand up a little bit. So I've got some sugar here, but I've got some really special sugar, and I just want to talk about this for a moment. This is vanilla sugar, and we keep this at home. Babe, if you'd come in a little bit, and so, because I'm going to pull this out, and this looks a little strange, but this is a vanilla bean, okay? And what I do is I take extra fine sugar, and I slice a vanilla bean in half, and just put it in a jar and put it in the cupboard. And over time, the sugar, it just sort of embraces all that vanilla. So we have vanilla sugar here, which, the attributes of vanilla are that it's a flavor enhancer, right? So let me get our base back, and let me get a teaspoon of this sugar in. By the way, this is gift idea number 2. So if you wanted to make some vanilla sugar for Mom, I think she would really love it. I just use an old jar, this American spoon jar, sugar, 1 vanilla bean pod, and you can just keep adding sugar to that vanilla bean pod. It's great. Okay, so we've got our base, our cereal milk foam base, and now we just need to whip it up, which we're going to do. We want to double the volume, and I'm going to have you come in a little bit so you can see what whipping this milk looks like and how easy it is. All we're trying to do is introduce micro bubbles into there, increase the volume, give it texture, and I think we're almost there. Yeah, we're about doubled in volume. Okay. Final preparation. We need a nice glass. I love this pop can glass. I love the shape of it. I think it's really pretty. We would fill that up with ice. And we would put in some cold brew or iced coffee. And we have ways of making both of them, and we'll put the links in right up above here. We won't go through the process of making that today. You'd want this to be a little bit chilled down already, and we'll just pour our ice. Just like that. It looks beautiful. We'll take our sweet foam, our cereal milk sweet foam, and just pour it right on top. Look at that. And of course, I think, particularly for Mother's Day, you'd want to garnish this with just a few pieces of the Fruity Pebbles or whatever cereal you have. Now tell me that's not a beautiful drink. Mm-hmm. All right. I got to give it the taste test. I already know this tastes delicious. You do too, right?
I know. Yeah. I'm kind of jealous I can't have that one right now.
Oh my God. That tastes like cereal milk. Beautiful. I'm so glad we shared that. So, last gift ideas. We do have merchandise. We have BFF. What's that mean, babe?
Best friend forever.
Mom, the original. And then we have this mug here, which I love, which is another Mom, my original BFF. But why do I love this? Well, one, it has a reusable straw, right? And this one comes very nicely packaged, but it comes with its own straw cleaner, right? So, at BIGGBY, we're trying to get away from those single-use cups, right? And one way to do that is for you to bring your cup and let us fill it up. During COVID, it's not so easy to do that yet, but this is so high quality, this Naiad cup. I would recommend it to anybody. You can get these at our BIGGBY stores. You can get these at BIGGBY.com. So those are my 3 Mother's Day gift ideas. Cheers. God. So I need to leave you with this one last note. When you love the world will love you right back. Hey, thanks for joining us. For future episodes, click the subscribe button. Bean Basics is brought to you by OneBigIslandInspace.com with 2 G's.